Live from Las Vegas, The Early Show with your host, Jackie Angel. Tonight's special guest, Jesse Pacheco. Now, here's Jackie.
Thank you very much. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining us this evening. We have a very special show for you for this Independence Day 2007. We have a special guest, Jesse Pacheco, all the way from Lawrence, Kansas. He's here with his new book titled Solarton's Quest for the Seven Keys. And he also is here with his new band. They're going to debut their new song, Such a Long Way, from their upcoming CD titled Pacheco Band. And tonight, let's welcome Jesse Pacheco. All right, Mr. Pacheco, thank you for joining us. How was your trip?
It was great.
Yeah? Nice. I know there's been a lot of things going on with the airlines, delays and stuff. I'm glad you made it. We were getting a little worried. You were a little late.
Well, I got out of the airport in time. The KC airport's a lot different than the one coming out of.
Nice. Okay. Well, you're here today with your new book, Solarton's Quest for the Seven Keys. I have one of the very first copies. I just finished it this morning. Very entertaining. Would you like to tell us a little bit about it, please?
Well, it's a story about the son as a young boy growing up, what he does to prove himself, going through his manhood, I guess you might call it, learning the do's and the don'ts, good and the bads, taking over and pretty much saving where he lives and coming to a point where we got him outside there watching over us, and that's how the story evolved, pretty much.
It's got a lot of good lessons and morals for the kids, so I hope everybody picks up a copy. Check out the website, sunnykid.com. It's going to be debuting very soon. Lots of fun things, activities. Check it out. It's really cool. So when did all this come about? How long have you been working on this project? And is it your idea, or is it something you took from somebody, or how did you come up with it?
Well, actually, it started all the way back in the early 70s, as early as maybe 71, driving to classes early in the morning with Ronnie and seeing the sun shining through the clouds. Looked like he was standing on his hands walking to me, and that's pretty much how Sunny Kid started. For years, it was just Sunny Kid, and there was no story, there was no Solarton's Quest, and it just sat still for a while, and then all of a sudden the story just came out of nowhere.
Very cool, very cool. I noticed you had a dedication at the beginning of the book to Rudy. Would you like to talk a little bit about him?
Yeah, Rudy and I were good friends all the way back in grade school, and you know, who you hang out with, who you grow up with, has a big reflection on pretty much how you can turn out. We see that all the time, kids hanging out with the wrong groups and getting into trouble. And we had our little rowdy group like everybody else, but all in all, we were pretty nice guys. And Rudy was a great guy, and he passed away a while back. He never got to see the book get finished, and now that it is, it was just the perfect thing to dedicate it to him.
That's great. I'm sorry to hear that he's gone. He's no longer with us. And would you like to mention any other people that helped you along the way? I heard your parents had a little bit of an influence on you.
Well, that's how I got to get to the situation of finishing all the years of artwork that it took that I have in the book. They're really large pen and inks, and they're scaled down for the book, and people don't realize how large the originals are and how much time and effort. So them giving me a chance to work on it full time and get the last group of them done in time get it published and get it going this year. And my son Bucks did a lot of the background work, the matte work I call it, filling in all the dark sides of it's just a solid matte work, and it's tedious work with the Sharpies I work with, so it saved me a lot of time. It's great.
That's awesome. And your band, you're here with the Pacheco Band this evening. You guys are going to play an original song. How did that come about?
Well, when I was here doing work, I got to get back with my uncles and started playing music and listening to some of the stuff I have done in the past, and we put together some songs, and now we're going to get to play some here on your show tonight a little bit later.
Great. And I know you have a large family, so let me see if I can get this right. We've got Jesse, which is you, the lead singer, and then we've got David.
One of my uncles.
Michael.
One of my cousins.
And Manuel?
Another uncle.
Okay. All right. Did I get it right?
Yeah, you got it right, and they're all Pachecos.
All right. Awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be great. All right. And let's take a break. We're going to go to commercial, folks. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. Thanks for sticking with us. We're here with our special guest tonight, Jesse Pacheco. He's here with his new book and CD, his band. He's got a lot of exciting things going on. And Mr. Pacheco, I understand when we were doing research, you used to coach wrestling. You don't look like a tough guy.
Well, what's nice about wrestling, it goes by your weight class. So you get to wrestle just somebody pretty much your own size, although a lot of guys would drop 15, 20 pounds sometimes, so they weren't really your size. But yeah, had a great time coaching there at the academy, 13 seasons. A lot of kids coming and going, some kids that, you know, their parents don't want them around, they want a place to put them, but a lot of good kids.
Tell us about some of the kids you coached.
Well,
pretty noteworthy.
One of them, Mark McClure, ended up being, who was that, Jimmy Olsen on Superman.
Yeah, we've had him as a guest before.
Yeah, a ton of commercial work and stuff, and he was in that Apollo 13 movie with
Great movie.
Tom Hanks.
Classic.
But Lou Ross's kid came through there. Oh, well, OJ's kid at the time.
Aoki?
The
Aokis.
Yeah, Kevin Aoki was there from Benihani's.
Yeah,
his dad Rocky. I remember Kevin always talking about his dad hot air balloon and going all around the place trying to set world records. That was a great time teaching kids how to compete.
Yeah, that's awesome. All right, and all the artwork in the book, I noticed you had quite a few illustrations throughout the book, and that's all original artwork by you, right?
Right.
And we have a couple pieces here. I'm just going to show one of them. Would you like to say something about this piece?
That's a quick pencil sketch that we're going to be raffling away later on the show, and it's just a pen. Before I do the pen and inks, there'll be a quick pencil drawing like that, and then I'll ink them in, and then you clean it all up. And that's going to be used on our webpage, that particular drawing there. So somebody's going to get that. It's a hand-drawn pencil original.
Stay tuned, folks. It could be worth a lot of money one day.
Maybe.
All right, and let's see here. So you've got the books, 2 more coming. The website is on the way. You've got a CD, a single, and you're a father. You've got a beautiful girlfriend, beautiful family. How do you find time for everything?
Actually, I don't. It's just, you can't stop what you're thinking about in your head and the projects you want to do and things you want to get taken care of behind you. In the process, to get a book by